there, partner.
Lo and behold, he doesn't pick it up.
Like, out of respect for myself, I'm not gonna drink this shit.
Threw me into a dish. She's like, Mickey Mouse.
Just let the Nile fly, man.
What's the Jesus one? Last Supper style?
Hey, there it is.
Clap us in.
We back. Took a couple slaps to the face, but it got us here.
Yeah, we had to rev this guy's engine a little bit. Hey,
it's been a long 48 hours.
Dive in, man. Let's get it on.
Well, it's not even anything good. It's just been like so I'm permanent proxy for people at work, and of course during summertime, like
permanent proxy.
He's not a corporate guy.
No idea.
You're good.
Fuck.
So when proxy, I'm basically a filling guy.
Okay.
So I'm like helping out all the time, but like when people are gone, I'm the first person that gets to
When
like
you go on PTO, you say, hit him a widget.
Yeah, you're utility man first guy.
exactly
Okay, I got
right.
you.
First man up, right?
Got it.
That's me.
So you're always working.
So
You're
I'm always,
yeah.
and that's the thing. Like I'm like at different facilities all the time when everyone's there, and then like when someone's gone, I'm just at their buildings. But anyway, summertime, so now everyone's fucking vacation time. So it's like the only time I have to like grind at work is during the summer, and it's just like not fun. Like every other, like I don't know, it's bullshit. But anyways, I'm just being a bitch. I fucking went to jiu-jitsu last night, and well, let's
Shout out New Gym.
shout out New 10th Planet San Jose. If you're not there yet, you fucking missing out. But anyways, there's this guy Monday night and visiting from out of town. And so I'm always like, I'm like 2.5 years, 3 years into jiu-jitsu, and I'm still like iffy on the do's and don'ts. You know what I mean? Like, when can you be a dick? When can you like turn it? You know what I mean? Turn it on. Like, what's the feel out process, right? So like my big move right now is the buggy choke, which is like, it's like a disrespect, kind of a, not disrespectful, but like you're in bottom side control and then you're submitting people. So it's like, it's the last thing people think of. And so it's like, embarrassing would not be the right term, but it's like the only thing I can think of to say, right?
It's like what in basketball you cross up a guy.
Exactly. Exactly. I'd say it's kind of like a cross up where it's like, ooh, but in jiu-jitsu, no one's watching, right? It's just you two rolling. So it's like no one's really like reacting or anything like that. But anyway, so it's like the fourth roll of the night after class, and this guy who's visiting comes up to me. He's like, "Oh, what's up?" He's like, "I heard you're the boogeyman." And it's like he's saying that as in there's a guy who 10th Planet system who's named the boogeyman, but he wears double knee pads like I do. He's big, tall, lanky guy. And I was like, nah, like don't put that on me. You know what I mean? Like I don't want that. You know, that's not good.
That's a cool name.
It is. He's sick too. Yeah, he's sick. He's like one of the. He's the Martinez brothers. I don't know if you've heard. You probably heard the breakdancing brothers that Eddie always talks about. But anyways, he's one of them. Doesn't matter. But anyways, this guy is like rolling with me, and I let people pass the side control, throw up the buggy choke, and it's like if you're new, you don't expect it coming. Boom! I hit him with it in the first 30 seconds. So like, okay. Boom! He's like, damn, how long you been training? And I'm like, fuck. So like. That's
you tapped him?
Yeah, and so
You don't get up and say, suck you, bitch.
No, not at all. And that's the thing. Like, I've been tapped so many times. Like, it's like a non. You know what I mean? Like, I've been embarrassed. Like, people hit me with shit all the time. Like, this guy was this second or third weekend hit me with an arm bar, and I was like, fuck, like that's embarrassing. But anyways, I tell all of that to say that he goes like, once you get that question, like how long you been training, that's usually when you know the intensity is gonna start turning up a little bit. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, how long you been training? Like 2.5.
Just sizing the guy up.
Exactly. And so there's no belts and no gi, right? And like a lot of us don't wear ranked rash guards. So like you have no idea. Like there's no indicators how long people have been training. So it's like this guy's visiting. I was going in dark as well, right? Like I'm like, I don't know what you're getting to, which is kind of fun, kind of scary though. Cause you're like you don't want to make the gym look bad. I mean, and this is all just in my head. This is like not, I don't know if everyone else is going through this. Is just up between the ears. But anyway, so we're rolling, whatever. It's a good roll. And then it's like the end of the round and he goes to side control again. So boom, I go buggy choke. Same thing. I'm going here. And he goes and he gets his hands and he literally plugs my nose and with his other hand covers my mouth. And I'm like sitting there and like, I'm trying to breathe. And it's like, I can't,
What
like,
the fuck?
I can't breathe. And like, so I was like, I don't like, it was like almost like a panic moment where you're like, yeah, like, and like nothing's coming out. And so I just like gripped as hard as I fucking could and just like cranked it. And like, he finally like tapped and I was like, and then the round was over, whatever. And it was like, me and him were like just chatting it up, like good shit, whatever. Like, and I started like asking like, where are you from? This and that.
You didn't ask him why he fucking, is that legal?
It is legal, but like that, and that's where I was like, I don't know where the bylaws are in being a dick back. Cause like I could have easily like, you know what I mean? Like forearmed, like to that, not like punched him, but like drag the forearm across the face. Like you can do things to be a dick, but it's like, you don't. And so I was asking the instructor like the next morning, I was like, so like, what's the, like, do you ever do that? And he's like, honestly, like I do that to people that like I'm really close with and like fucking around, like, right? Like say he was on your back and like trying to go for the choke, he'd like plug your like fucking around, but he's like, I would never, he's like, I would never do that. And I was like, damn, that's crazy. And so that's how my week started, was like getting fucking, and I was like, this is crazy. And then, I've been hitting the jujitsu from 8:30 class, so it's like 8:30 to
PM
10. Yeah.
Oh, you switched it.
And then I've been going to the mornings, like reverse days, and it's like that's
Stuff on
a
the body.
grind.
yeah, it's a grind.
What time are you getting home?
Getting home around 10:30, 11, depending on how many rolls you get in, and then you got to eat. Cause I don't eat before. That's the other problem.
Like
Like
shower.
have to shower. Speaking of, I got some. I think it's an ingrown hair. Call it an ingrown hair. No, I really think it is,
Staffy.
because it hasn't spread. It's not gotten worse.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Damn, bro. Gotta watch that shit.
it's just one of those things. It's just like I'm bruised up, all like the legs are all, but it's like I was talking to a guy, but I was like, I would rather do that 1,000 times over than go to like the gym. You know what I mean?
Well,
like,
I pulled my back today. So.
Yeah, fuck.
Really?
Yeah, I was just doing something stupid, Kev. You know, dumbbell RDLs, 110s for 10.
That's a lot of weight.
3 sets. Yeah. Second one I came up and I felt something. Yeah. A little snap, crackle, pop. But I got Cairo on Friday, so hopefully they help fix it.
Does that usually like one session they can kind of work it out?
Well,
or
this
give
is, I
you
think, muscle, so I don't know what they're going to... They'll probably just put some, like, not CBD stuff, but they have, like, this cream they put on, probably do a massage thing.
What's the spray?
Title.
Yeah, Tidal.
You guys, dude, how are you and Ryan not on title?
Title?
Yeah.
I don't know what that is.
It's like Connor's chirotherapy spray.
Oh.
It works wonders.
Did you get some?
Yeah.
That's
I definitely
Mom,
remember.
Dad.
You have some on you right now?
No, it might be at Dad's.
damn.
Yeah, I guess I got to get some Title.
Would have been a fresh trial.
Target.
But I was, I took 110s for a ride on, I don't know if you saw Rise Insta today, yeah.
That's impressive.
Took those for a ride on chest.
That's
so
a lot of mobility
we're
or
back,
not
baby, we're
stability.
yeah.
How has that been? I got to talk to Ryan. Me and you were talking about it a little bit. I don't know if you remember on Saturday. I never know how faded you are. You do a pretty good job of hiding it. So I'm always like,
I thought I was pretty good
No,
Saturday.
that's what I mean. Like, I never know when you're blacked out. I never know. I can never tell. Like at the wedding, which we got to get into a little bit.
I wasn't that blacked at the wedding.
No, but not knowing John was there was pretty crazy.
No,
but I didn't think
that
you.
was
That's
Saturday.
my point. I didn't think you were that bad, and then
Yeah.
they said that, and I was like, wait,
Yeah.
no way, he was.
No, I mean, I kind of forgot. But,
Yeah.
were we,
Oh, so right, yeah. So I want to compete in jiu-jitsu. I think that's the next step. I've been
go.
anti-competing for jiu-jitsu, just doing it for the hell of it. And then my coach is just like, why aren't you? And I'm like, I don't know. And I'm like, fuck. There's no reason not to. So I think I'm gonna hit Rye up and see if there's a
shout out Rycal Fitness.
Rycal Fitness, shout out Ledge. There's a tournament end of August. And so I'm gonna see if we can get like a little, not a camp, but just like a nice 6 weeks before.
I think we all get a camp. Let's get a camp going. Let's all go for Jim's camp.
Honestly, sorry, not honestly, but on the jiu-jitsu topic, there was a challenge proposed to Jim at the.
Boog's trying to get me killed, bro.
I didn't propose it. Melissa.
So my cousin trains jujitsu, Jeremy.
Yo,
and
he's in
he's
like SWAT, right?
yeah. He's been a cop forever. He's in SWAT. Like
He's a big dude.
he's a fucking big dude, and like he's a brown belt, but he's like the guy that's been training since like '05. You know what I mean? Like just bounce around gym to gym, and it's like hard to get promoted bouncing around gym to gym. Just
Is he going to yours?
No. He teaches up in Scotts Valley. He teaches classes now.
Jim says he's gi only, which is a
fucking
little on the Eloise side.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow. Shout out.
not my thing. Not my thing. And so that's why I told him. I told Melissa because she's like, it'd be fun to record it and then like have him on the podcast. He would be an electric factory on the podcast. But I'm like, dude, wait till you retire because then we can really get into some fun stuff. Because he's seen some things, done some things that a lot of people have not. But so yeah, she keeps bringing up like, let's have a match that like let's do it, let's set it up. And I'm like, it needs to be no gi, if anything, because like the gi that he'll just fucking hold me there, flip me around, do whatever he wants with me. But the no gi, at least have a chance at sneaking a nice little ankle lock. Hey. But no, that's a couple of my cousins are training now, which is sick.
That's cool.
Yeah. But literally no one's training at the same place as the other. I'm like, I don't get it. But
What would go into a camp? Like, what would
I
you
need to
have
do? I needs to be a cardio heavy. I have a good stretching routine that I mean, obviously I would like Rise input anything he would, but like that's the other thing.
High rep stuff.
High rep, low weight.
So actually going into the gym,
but like a lot of it, like I have a lot of the shit at my house.
Okay.
Right. So it's like I don't need. Like I have a lot of free weights. I got a bar, got a bench.
You can do pull-ups.
That's what I mean. And I don't even need like bench. It's gonna be a lot more pull-ups, push-ups,
body weight stuff, bands,
body weights.
mobility.
Maybe some shoulder presses. Just
get those going.
Just low weight. Like I'm talking like 30 pounds.
Get
just
some resistance bands.
Yeah,
30 is actually a lot.
Resistance bands can get a ton.
Dude, I hit 25s right now.
There we go.
And that's the thing. Like I don't do nothing now, so it's like. I don't know how much more I want to do, but I definitely need to get some cardio in, get a good
Just like getting miles.
base. Yeah, which sucks.
Or sprint.
Both. I need to do. That's the thing.
You got a rower too.
Yeah, rowers are good. I got one at the house, and that's the thing. We got everything. I just don't fucking use it, and so it's like that's
money,
and that's why I need Rye to put maybe something together where it's.
Rye loves the rower. He'll row you up.
Let's go.
Row your boat.
Gently down that stream, baby. But yeah, no, like the sprints though, because like jiu-jitsu's a lot of very like red line, and then you're chilling, playing defense, right? So it's like I think sprints would be good, but I don't know. I think Rye likes a good challenge, and so I think he'd like to, you know what I mean, get into the research and that sort of stuff. So
well, especially if he can say that he's doing a camp with a soon to be UFC legend.
That's far from it. But no, I don't know. Something to do, and it just would get me in better shape. That's at the end of the day.
That's sick. Yeah, that's good. All good stuff.
Something to think about. But what you boys been up to? Boog Meek?
Living the life, baby.
Yeah, we went golfing last week. Living life. You've been golfing a lot lately?
Yeah, been feeling good, honestly.
Yeah.
Obviously. Tied Mikey for first on Saturday.
That was obvious.
I was under the weather as well, so
you were under the weather, and that there's something to be said about playing. Like me, I had no shoes. I forgot my golf shoes, so I just played barefoot the whole day, and I just swing it.
Are we going to get into the round of?
Oh yeah, we definitely can. At the fucking.
Because Kev will love that story.
So good, but like Boog was saying, like sick. He was just swinging easy, nice, laying balls in there, and it was just he came in first, I came in fourth.
And, Just
Play it to a decision.
I'm feeling confident about the game right now, Kev. Gotta get the driver
Wow.
going.
It's a humbling game.
But look out. That's all I'll say.
We got to start going to like a putt off or a chip off or something for
Honestly,
those.
I was talking to Mitch about this. I have a challenge for a listener. Dude.
Wow.
If you want your 100 in fantasy to be 200, come see me in golf. No strokes. San Jose Muni.
You're never seeing that money.
I'll wipe
dude.
I'll wipe the floor with you, brother.
Never seeing that money.
Dube's pretty solid. I don't know. Straight up.
Book me solid.
No strokes. No, I'm not saying you're not. I'm just saying, Miami Dube plays a lot of golf. It seems. I got faith though, Boog. I got faith.
Denver Book's coming, baby.
Let's go. No, that's sick though. Any rounds with Isaac as of late? Max Holloway.
We played Coyote Creek tournament. He got a deal on it, and he ended up beating me by one. But like I was stroking it all day. I didn't score well, but I had a sick birdie on 17. Hardest. Cool.
Keeps it coming back, baby.
So yeah, he knows.
Hey, he knows. Kev, what about you? What you been up to? You got any summer planning to do for the new school year? You fucking gearing up? What's
Just
the deal?
doing hoes. That's what he's telling me.
Hey.
No. No, this week I have been doing a middle school based like seminar over Zoom. So
Oh, how shy.
I had to. So it's through the school. So
Right,
they signed me up for it. So like, people are like all from throughout all the states. So like it's not just California based or just like where my school is or anything. So it's all Central Time based. So we start at 6:30 Pacific.
Ooh.
So it's 8:30 and it goes till about 1 or 12:30. Yeah, so I'm up at 6. Or I've been up at 6. So it's just been a little wrinkle because I've just been sleeping in
Right,
life.
and
I'm
now
like,
it's
shit.
like-
I'm like, ooh. Got a little taste. I'm like, damn.
Is
Like,
this
it's
like
gonna
a
hit.
participation-based class where they like having you guys in breakout rooms and shit like
Yes.
that?
Oh, yeah. Activities. We have big
hate
There's
textbooks and
nothing worse.
Yeah, I mean, all these thoughts going in, I was like, exactly what I thought. It's been like the complete 180. Like all these people I've met and like chatted with, and like everyone's been cool. Like there's like 26 people, and like
wow.
yeah,
That's pretty small for.
yeah. And then with breakouts and stuff, but I can honestly say, like, I mean, I've been in breakouts like darn near everyone already because it's day 3 out of 4, so you've kind of already
Right.
stuff. But like
seen.
seriously, there's like not one like a-hole out of the group. It's cool. Like people are like chatting. I don't know. It's been like a good experience. So tomorrow's the last day, so I'm chilling with that. I wasn't really dreading it as bad. Like I said, all that stuff before. I looked at this manual. I'm like,
fuck
Jesus.
Are you rocking a CC Bang at 6:15?
Oh no,
beforehand, or?
no! I don't even drink that cotton candy because cotton candy Bang, I just lost its sizzle for me, bro.
Yeah.
Really?
Dude, I need that like black can, pink. You know, like
Now it's all the white
6
pink,
can.
and they're. What happened to Bang?
I don't know. I was only a couple of flavor guy anyway. I'll sip on Celsius. I always tell myself
Pina colada in forever.
little pain, yeah, you know.
Pain.
I was only like the cotton candy.
Yeah, that was my go-to.
Pina
But
colada was the best.
No.
Pina colada. Oh, you were. And that, that a good can too.
Dude, their coffee bangs
Coffee
were
Bang, never tried that.
surprisingly really good.
Really?
Yeah,
Really?
really
Monster has like the coffee monsters.
good. I didn't like those as much. Yeah.
But I got a little Celsius. Though I'm usually rocking Celsius.
Tropical vibe.
What's the deal with those? Are they like they're not FDA approved? They don't
Yeah,
say like.
especially they're bad for
I
you.
know.
Yeah.
You're like the
Celsius?
third person.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
they're
I
like,
used to get someone used to tell me not to drink those.
yeah, that's like the third person in like within the last
you
week that's
fucking
told me
with
that.
Huh?
Are you fucking with me?
No, I swear to God.
I know.
Because there's an ingredient in it that like we can't digest, or it's something it's not good for our system.
Oh my fucking god! You're
Boog's
literally
been on the Trough vibe for.
Choo-choo.
fucking kidding.
The
me.
Celsius train has come to a halt.
And the message is just drink coffee. You know, that's kind of
That's what I've heard too. Is like
just
if
where
you
it's at.
the
It's
healthiest
the
way to
cleanest
get your
thing, man.
caffeine is just a black coffee.
And I've avoided.
And
it
if you
too
do
long.
it empty stomach in the morning, that helps burn fat. Learned that on Twitter today. And guess who does that in the morning?
Oh my god.
It's fasted. Anything
sorry, I
under
learned it on X.
I'm gonna go chai tea
X.
espresso shot tomorrow.
Okay.
you're not.
Well, don't call the dirty chai when you walk up. It's a veteran order. Don't say.
Duty Chai, veteran.
Don't say veteran.
Oh, we got a veteran. Get him his coffee for free.
Can you show us your fucking veteran
Yeah,
card?
do you have your VA ID?
Thank you for your service.
That is so funny. Dude, honestly, stolen valor is like
Remember,
the funniest shit
I almost
ever.
did that at
No.
we went to this is I don't remember this. Were
No.
you with us or no? It might have been just me and Joe. And I think maybe someone else because Joe was all for it and someone talked me out of it.
Oh my god.
We went to Goodwill's for a country concert. I think this was like either right after our freshman year or like kind of our sophomore year. And we're at Goodwill looking for stuff, and there's like full
Fatigues.
I don't know if it's fatigues, but it's like what you would wear like walking around.
Yeah,
type
exactly,
Stuff. And I look
yeah.
at Joe, I'm like, if I wear this, I'm not buying a drink the whole night. He's like, oh my god,
For the
Like, it was
troops.
I was in Santiago. It was like Sunday. I was like, this would have been incredible,
Dude, that is so funny. But it's crazy how accessible. Like you go to any like what are they called? Surplus store.
Oh yeah.
They have all the like people just turn them in. They got the
Well,
names still on them. It's like we
When
can just
Dad
go be
for
troops.
Halloween used to wear
Yeah, your grandpa.
the grandpa's full what is it, Santa Clara County Sheriff's. And literally, he walked into a Motto's and like, oh yeah, so it's just need free. And he's like, and man's like, oh, and took it and walked out.
That is so good. Holy
But the
shit.
person didn't realize was Halloween.
Right? Yeah. Why would they
I know,
think
yeah.
twice? It's a guy in uniform. That's so crazy. Just pulling up in an expedition and just unmarked car. That's fucking crazy. But yeah, I mean, it's just so easy to do. Like, I'm surprised, and it's like
No.
every time there's a video, it's just a mentally challenged guy fucking.
No,
Trying to steal
I almost
valor.
did it. No, and then I was like, I
So
forgot.
good.
I was with Joe and someone else. You're like, dude, it's really bad juju if you do that. Like, it's really fucked up.
Well, I think I might have told on the podcast before, but one of my cousins was not stealing valor, but he was wearing the uniform around to capitalize on valor, and that's not very liked in that community either. But hilarious. I mean, I never not laughing at that shit. Like, it's so funny. Yeah, I don't know. I was watching a podcast today. You guys probably not, but Sean Ryan show, I know. Shout out John Ledge. But listens to this podcast called Sean Ryan Show, but it's like a guy who was a I don't know. He was in the military. I forget if he was a Marine. I want to say he was, but anyways, what?
Jocko.
No, not Jocko. His name's Sean Ryan. But he has like guys on, but he had this one dude on who was like the deadliest sniper of like the Afghanistan war.
Chris Kyle.
No.
All these guys have two names. You notice that?
The two
Your
first names. Yeah, that is a little
Kyle,
weird.
Sean Ryan.
That is odd. Maybe
Latrell.
you just got picked on for life, and that's why they got. But anyways, this guy was like talking about some of his kills. Holy shit, so sick. There was one where he was like, couldn't see the guy. He was like, the guy was tucked away in a room, and it's like, I love when these guys talk and they all start doing like the hand motions. They're like, the guy's tucked away in the room, and I'm like looking, and it's like, I lean up, he goes, hit a quick pop shot, drill him, and he's like, he's talking like it's Call of Duty. I'm like, this is like, you literally just killed a guy. Like, it is nuts.
Killed the enemy of our country, though.
Love that. I mean, that's another thing he talks
Right
about
on,
is
brother.
like, it's like my first tour was right after 9/11. He's like, I was gung ho, just like all the rest of them. He's like, my 2nd through 7th tour, I'm like, what the fuck are we doing here? Like, this is crazy. He's like, these people are roars a racket, baby.
Do you think he's freaking Lance Armstrong? 7 tours, you get it?
France.
Bad joke.
Bad joke, actually, kind of good.
Here all night.
Bouncing around. Decisions been
Just rolling around his hair, fucking sticking and shit.
That's the most annoying part is the hair fucking everywhere.
Fucking leaves, man.
Shouldn't have poured in the cup. Ruined it.
Yeah, that's a crazy move, bro. That's a crazy, yeah.
It was in a Coke glass.
No, it's not a Guinness.
Oh, it should have been recorded.
Yeah, it's recorded. We'll throw it in there. We'll stitch it in. Yeah.
Red button was clear. Do you have it pulled up?
Yeah, I got it. Hold
You got something in red for us, Teach?
Call them what you want. Knee knockers, golden nuggets, thigh slappers, etc. But our friends at Manscaped refer to them as the boys. Not every man has children, but every man is responsible for their 2 boys below the waist. When your little guys have more hair than they need, trust Manscaped for all your grooming dreams. Boys need love too, so join the 10 million men worldwide who trust Manscaped by going to manscaped.com and use code Trough for 20% off plus free shipping. You heard it here first. The boys are back in town.
The NBA draft is upon us, and there's no shortage of storylines. Will Klingon go in the top 3? Will Dalton Connect fall? Is Edie a lottery picked? Did I just name only whites? One thing is abundantly clear. In the world of personal grooming, Manscaped is my number 1 pick. When the lights shine the brightest and the pressure's on, I turn to the Lawnmower 5.0 to keep my Spalding balls pubes free.
Love that. And every man knows how scary it can be when going for a close shave below the waist. That's why I trust Manscaped for all of my sensitive areas. Introducing the Lawnmower family, including the Lawnmower 3.0, the 4.0, and the 5.0 Ultra. Yep, all 3 ball trimmers. Isn't it awesome? Boys need love too, and for this reason, each trimmer is equipped with the skin-safe technology, an LED spotlight, and unique features for different grooming needs. The skin-safe disclaimer is not supposed to be red. Nice. God, why don't they put that in red? And these babies are waterproof too. Need I say any more? For the basic trim, go with the 3.0, and work your way up to the 4.0 and the 5.0 Ultra for the ultimate grooming experience. Taking it on the go, Manscaped has you covered. These trimmers come with a travel case and even a travel log feature to avoid any accidental powering on or off for any weird looks around the airport. They won't be mistaking it for your mom's vibrator in there. You know what I mean? That's right. This right here is on the cutting edge of cutting pubes. Upgrade your ball trimmer and your life will follow.
Get 20% off plus free shipping with code Trough at manscaped.com. That's 20% off plus free shipping with code Trough at manscaped.com. For the best your boys have ever looked, trust Manscaped.
But Teach, what you been up to? We had a little time
stuff.
I was gonna say we had a little time in Oregon. We've bounced around a lot of golf.
We had, I will say, and I think Jim will say this as well, we had the best golf group and best golf round probably ever. I don't think it'll ever be topped.
I swear to God, I had the most fun I've ever had playing golf in my life. It was so great.
We played with Ant and, if you guys don't know, Ant Catelli, and then Joe Gigantino Jig, who Jig also didn't bring golf shoes for 18,
shoeless.
and he was a shoeless Jig out there, bare pigs.
He's a huge guy, swings hard, and then they give him shafts, flex shafts. And so he's trying all day to hit the ball, and his club head's way behind. I'm like, dude, this is a fucking nightmare. So at one point, there was going to be 4 guys using my clubs because me and Todd shared a bag all day. We're like, he found clubs at his Airbnb. He's like, can I just use yours? I was like, yeah, absolutely. And so then Jig comes up to me. He's like,
your clothes?
I did, yeah, because we drove. And so I was like, yeah, I'll bring them.
I had no balls, so went to the pro shop, spent $40, Kev, on Titleist Pro V1s. Very nice. Probably had eight of them, right? It was half
two sleeves, yeah.
6.
They were
6.
8 balls for $40.
6 balls.
6 balls.
For 40?
6 balls for $40.
Jesus Lord.
Which is crazy.
And they were gone.
'cause it's a
I don't even
dozen.
think they made it to all 6, Kev. I should have just took $40 and threw it in the trash can because that's literally what happened.
First hole of the day, he topped one into the reeds, and then he hit a good one after that. Okay. And the starter who's there on the first tee box, letting people go on and whatnot, says something, and then he's like, "Yeah, I'll find that ball." He goes, "I call those one-hit wonders."
Yeah.
And he's like, "I'll find that one later today."
Yeah, man, that's a one swing Pro V1. Have fun.
Yeah, crazy. But to his point with the balls, Jig rented clubs, didn't bring a lot of balls.
Yeah.
And was like, I'm just going to go have fun. I'll find balls. So he brought a few or was using them.
Yeah.
And then I started the round with about 20 balls. Lost 1 ball on the first tee just because I was like, I don't want to search for it.
Jim played very well. Jim played the best out of the group.
Surprisingly,
Yeah.
because I was
We were fun guys. We were being some
as
STEMIs.
Ant was calling me the shaman.
STEMIs were hot that day.
They were. Stemis were hot. Benjamin Button was hot.
Okay.
The J skis.
The car girl,
you name it.
The car girl was not hot, but we jokes were made, and it was
incredible.
really funny.
But anyways, I started the round with about like 20 balls. Lost one, hole one, and it was like right off the fair. Like should have found it. It was one of my better drives of the day. But like there's a group behind us. Was like I don't know pace of play. Like I'll just drop. Like I don't really give a shit. Ended the round with 3 balls in my bag.
I think I probably lost 15.
It was crazy. It wasn't even Todd though, because it was like Jig was like, "Hey, like I need a couple reserves," and then Ant would hit like 2, and he'd be like, "Hey man, like you got a ball," and so it ended up like Todd's hitting a ball with my signature on it. I'm hitting a ball with my signature on it. I'm like, "Fuck, what are we?"
Dude.
But it was honestly, like he said, the most fun round of life. We were at one point, like Todd said, we're feeling ourselves, having some fun, and Jig out of nowhere is like, "Dude, is that a wolf?"
And I freak the fuck out. I literally am about to turn around and drive back to the club. I was like, I think that's a wolf. That's a wolf. And it was just some big dog like on a chain.
It was like a husky. It was like a
husky.
It was like a husky, but it was like probably part wolf, you know.
faded, dude.
So it was a little bit bigger, and he started freaking out. And like, I immediately was like that's not like not a wolf. Like we're in Oregon. There's, I mean, there could be wolves there, but like likelihood that there's a white wolf just out and about right now.
And then Jig was giving Balto quotes after that.
So
it was
funny.
Just,
What a Balto.
this is an animated movie with a wolf.
But I mean, the whole day was just golf into that, and then these guys had to go right into.
That's how we got so messed up because we were coming from golf. I was drinking Twisted Teas, and then we went
It's
to
so good.
we went to the rehearsal dinner, which we got in trouble. It was a great wedding, but the photographer and I can say now, the photographer and the wedding planner were bitches, and I got called out like 3 times for no reason.
That's so good. But dude, wedding planners are notoriously like cunty. There's like no two ways about it.
Right.
Like John and Kelly's was fine, but I've been like a part of a couple other weddings, just like not in them, but just like around like the wedding plan, and it's just like always a nightmare. It's like their way or the highway, and it's like, hey, it's not your day.
Right.
Let's get over that. Yeah. I get that you put this all together, but not your day.
But no, yeah, we did rehearsal and then had drinks there. Had Joe's dad brought a bunch of wine from home, so we had some red wine going. I probably had 3 or 4 espresso martinis. Those are ripping them. And then we walked down. But then when we get back to the welcome party, so I don't remember talking to John. I think I remember seeing him, but we had a full conversation, I guess. But then
not just the full conversation. Todd dropped his glasses on the ground after talking to John, like the full hugging, all good to see you. John picks him up and is like wearing them on his head. And then like Todd, like an hour later, notices that those are his glasses.
I remember this.
That's what I mean. Like had no fucking clue, no idea, but which is hilarious.
No, but then we had did you go to the after party at Dubes? I like remember all of that.
No, I did not go. So the first night I figured out our Airbnb. So it's like a huge property. It's like the golf course, and then like everyone's kind of scattered about like in different
it's like
Airbnbs.
this big resort.
Exactly. Yeah,
thing.
it's like a resort. But ours had a sauna in it, and I was like, wow. Yeah, you know where to find me. So I was just fucking cutting out and hitting the old sauna. And I was like, I felt bad, but at the same time, I was like, I took days off of work for this. Like, I'm on vacation.
That.
Like,
yeah, were you
I'm not
by yourself?
Yeah. Well, that's what I mean. It was like in our bathroom. Like, it was like not like part of like the clubs. It was just like ours. And so I was like, yeah, this is way too fucking. I was like, I'm on vacation. This is too nice to pass. I'm not drinking. I was like, I said my piece. I dapped up Joe a few times, but
ripped, hit that sauna. Fucking, dude, that'd be so.
The dance floor was good though.
The dance floor at the wedding.
Yeah.
See, that's how was okay. I was outside the whole wedding, so let's get your perspective on the inside. Dance floor good, music good.
Music was good. That's what, because Joe told us after the fact that they explicitly told the DJ it can only be bangers, like no slow stuff, just banger after banger, and it was really good. It was. Dancing was fun. I only dropped 1 drink. They were smart and
dropped 1 drink.
They did plastic cups to take to the dance floor. So that was good instead of the glass. But no, it was a really good time.
Were they all their customized cups? That had cost an arm and a fucking leg.
I did lose my tie though. I lost a couple things, so I don't know.
Yeah, it's all water and bridge. Kev, are you a wedding dancer?
Oh yeah.
I mean, when I went out to Missouri in October, it's funny how you're talking about wedding planners and how they were just like hella bitchy and stuff. Mine was complete opposite out in Missouri. Like,
really?
These guys
Nice.
Are just like,
see, and that was Arizona too. Nicest lady ever. She was like, "Oh, whatever you got, like, just let me know. Hey, yeah, whatever you want, we'll make it work."
I was thinking the more like, I guess more centralized you get, it would be more just kind of chill folks. But
Not in. Well, that person was probably from California. I'd imagine.
That's what I was gonna say. I'm sure she was a coon.
Just too much. But no, the Missouri wedding was sweet. I'm kind of lit right now. I forgot your question. I'm a wedding dancer. Wedding dancer. There we go. I totally was because I was out in Missouri. Like,
oh yeah,
definitely.
Were you lit out there too?
Fucking cut a rug.
We were passing pens. I took a shot that night.
Nice.
That was the episode, the one shot.
Oh yeah.
But I mean, especially out there. I mean, there was like 4 of my old roommates and teammates back there. I mean, I was in the wedding. Like, it was my parents, like one of my real good buddies getting married. So yeah, I was like, dude, we're fucking
any strip clubs
getting down.
Or no?
No strip clubs. No.
You hook up with anyone after?
No, it was because I was still dating at the time. I was still with Caitlin, but I mean, there was definitely. I let my friend liked this girl, but I think this girl kind of liked or kind of had like the eyes for me.
You pass it off.
I'm like, and I told my guy, and I was like, I'm not going for it, man. I'm like, dude, like if you need help, I'll help you, but like, like you go for it. So I mean,
what do you mean by help? Like Eiffel Tower thing, or
no, man, like wingman.
Meet you
trying
at
to
the
help
top.
him out. He was young. He's like 3 years, maybe like 3 years younger than me too. Ish, so that's what I was saying. I was like, dude, go ahead, man. Like,
right? Get your game on, bro.
How old is she? 40?
No, she was honestly, she was closer to my age. So for him, he's
a nice
3 years
pull.
younger.
That's
He's
a good
seeing
pull.
up, and that's what I'm saying. I'm like, you're at a wedding. Like he was kind of like a late bloomer in terms of this isn't my this isn't the groom, the guy who was hanging. This is just one of my. I'm just saying this is one of my buddies. But no, he's kind of like a late bloomer. Didn't drink a whole lot. Like we tried to like take him to parties and like. Not really peer pressure him, but just like present him with like opportunities if he wanted it and stuff. But no, like
Pimp
it all
him out
kind of
type of
came.
thing.
Yeah, like kind of like happened for him like after college and stuff. So like now that he had that opportunity, I'm like, dude, hell yeah, man.
Let's
help
go.
you pull, dog. Let's go.
I hope he used protection, man.
No, I don't think anything actually went down, but he got a shot. I don't know. But I had a good time. Yeah, no, but all dance for sure. And I also got to sense the vibe of what's going on.
See, you got to bring the vibe. That's the thing.
See, you don't wait for the iron to be hot to strike. Make the iron hot by striking.
Okay, that's your guys' approach, not mine.
No, not my Kev. I sit down. I was outside this whole wedding smoking cigars. I was holding court.
I did. I'm ashamed to say I did rip a couple darts outside. Well, not a cigar. A couple darts.
Okay.
Just to get the head straight, though.
But
rolling though.
You've jogged my memory of something that happened at this wedding, Kev. You were saying that you were trying to kind of pass the torch off to your boy. Yeah. So the night that Todd was blacked out or browned out, whatever you want to call it, Jig, who was our part of the foursome in golf, this guy comes up to him and
oh yeah. Holy shit.
He's like,
this is weird.
He's like pretty much says he wants Jig to date his daughter. Like he's like pretty much says like you're good stock. Like I want you to date my daughter. And he's like Jig's married with a kid. And
then the mom would come up.
Oh, I didn't know the mom came up.
The mom came up to us and he's like, where are you from? I'm like, California. And she's like, the daughter lives in like...
I didn't hear this part.
No. She came up to like me and then come up and then Jig came by and was like, dude, you need to get the fuck out of here.
Because Jig tried passing it off to me. He's like, hey, no, I'm married, but my friend Todd here is single. And then I was like, oh shit, this is a deep hole.
She was talking about her daughter lived, I don't know, like, was it Washington? I don't know.
I missed that
and
part.
I was like, I don't know. Yeah, I'm going to go get a drink. I was like, what the fuck?
It was fucking like throwing their daughter. It was like a arranged marriage. It was crazy.
Yeah.
Like they were trying to set something up for real.
No, it's just, that was the setup, like introducing this. I was like, you're great for my daughter. I'm like, that's great.
That's
see you later.
right. Let's see what your daughter looks like. That's the real question.
Like, get out.
But I'm telling you, lots of moolah running around that one.
There was a lot of...
Like, the dad, the father of the bride, was asking some of the people at the resort, like the workers, for cigarettes. He was asking the bus boys for cigarettes. He's like, hey, like, can I bum a couple? Like, I'll give you guys money, whatever. And they're like, don't give us money. Like, just take these cigarettes. And the resort, like, people that were like at the lodge, like the manager at the lodge caught wind of it. She sent someone out to the gas station to go pick him up a few packs of Marlboro Reds and came back, and he paid way too much. And she's like, I can't take this.
They had really good service at
but
that
yeah,
spot.
it was like incredible. It was like anything you wanted, they would go literally out and got it. And then he was such a happy camp. He was just fucking out there every 20 minutes.
Well, no, and when we, this is probably not a good look on my end, but like towards the end of the night, I literally walk up to the bar and I was like turned, and the guy literally already had my vodka soda waiting. I was like, my guy.
That's what it is. I mean, and there was no tip jar over there too, huh, for the bar?
No, but I didn't have any cash. So
No, but that's I mean, I don't think they're not should be, but it's nice when there's not a tip jar. You know what I mean? Like if the wedding party just tips them out at the end, it's like then you don't have to worry about exactly carrying cash on you, and it's a whole ordeal. Boog, you a wedding dancer? What we got going?
Always a wedding dancer, baby.
Yeah, you cut a rug?
What's that?
cut a rug. Jeez.
Shout out.
Holy shit.
That is an OG
He's easy,
phrase.
young man.
Oh my
OG phrase.
Yeah, use a veteran will cut a rug.
You hit the John Wall, bring a couple John Walls out.
You,
I usually pick out a chick, get a little freak shit.
At a wedding, that is
What
so
was your name?
good.
You bring out the Dr. Pepper. What was your fucking
Stage name?
yeah?
Yeah.
Dr. Pepper.
Not even Mr.
The
Pepper.
doctor
He wasn't
is
afraid for the
about to
doctor.
operate.
That is so fucking funny, Dr. Pepper.
Dr. Pepper.
No, but I don't know. I don't. Do you actually get up and dance? I
mean,
can't.
Back in the day, I used to be a little more, but it depends.
Yeah.
Like, it depends on the wedding. For
Any wedding, I'm cutting the rug.
Yeah, I know you are. That's why it's like I could never. Like there's no music that'll like get me up. Like you play Tessie, I'll jump for a few beats, and then I'm like, all right, that was good. I'll see you guys back outside. Like there's just nothing that gets me to do it. I don't know.
Also depends what's outside, low-key. Because we had cornhole outside in Missouri.
That's kind of nice.
And then it was lit.
That's kind of
outside.
nice.
So like if you wanted to just like have your shit and then go out and just chuck bags, like that.
Chucking bags, 5-8 game, hit the pen type thing.
That's my kind of wedding.
See, that's what I'm saying. And you're out right and you had like a big just open patch of grass.
Exactly.
At least it's like a bunch of families.
Start taking some shots, grabbing some necks.
Oh man, especially out there, someone might roll.
That reminds me, honestly, you know what'd be fun is have like a lit up par 3 and have the glow in the dark balls.
That would be sick. There's a
No one's gonna do that at a wedding.
At the very end.
I've
like
seen
a
it where
wedding
they
party.
just have like at like the range, right? Like they have like a couple bays of the range like next to it, and you can just hit. But that would be imagine these drunk
even if it's
bastards
just a
trying to
hole.
look for their glow in the dark balls would be insane.
Brody Gregg was at a golf course. Was sick.
Brody, which one's Brody Gregg?
That was a while ago.
Yeah.
Is Brody Gregg the frisbee? I always get him and what's
Brody-
his
Brody
name?
Smith.
Brody Smith. I always flip their names around. Complete opposite people. But no, the wedding honestly was fun. You flew home. You got
I was on the flight with like half the wedding.
no way. Oh,
yeah,
I didn't know
Joe's
that.
aunt, no, either Jig was on my flight, Dan was on my flight.
And that was right out of Redmond. You guys flew.
Yeah. And literally the airport is probably the size of like half of Oak Ridge food court. Like it's so, but
That's
it like
so weird.
it's so small. There's like one little shop. There's nothing. You had to like walk outside to go board the plane. There's like the gate.
I kind of like that. Like in Reno, if you take Alaska, you walk on the tarmac and it's like kind of sick. Yeah.
But we did. So the night of the wedding, Mitch and I won big on Oilers and McDavid because they finally. That was when they won the first game or the fourth game technically that won their first game. So right before the U.S. Open teed off that morning, I threw it all on Bryson.
Right.
So I was watching it, and then literally as we landed, I watched.
No way.
Mitch texted me the Rory blow up, and then I flipped it on my phone and then watched Bryson win
Dude.
it. So
It was so brutal. And let's just say shout out Joe. Joe threw a lot of money, won a lot of money.
$4,000 on that.
Good weekend for the kid.
Yeah.
But we were driving home, fucking miserable. The only good thing I just had the PGA up the whole time.
Oh,
It
so
was
you
like-
went home Sunday? What time did you guys leave?
So we left, and because it was me, Mikey, and Sam, his girlfriend, driving home. We drove there together. The drive there felt like 3 hours. Like, no joke. Like, we were just didn't like playing background music, but just like talking the whole time, like bullshitting. And then like Sunday morning comes around. Well, Saturday night, they're like, what time? Like, we're talking leaving. And like, you know me, I'm fucking early. I'm like,
4.
I was like, let's leave at 5. I'll just drive until you guys wake up and then we can switch or whatever, like sleep. You guys sleep in the car. And then they're like, no, like we don't want to get up. And then Sam's like, well, how about 7? And I was like, yeah, that works for me. Cause I was like thinking they were going to say like 10. You know what I mean? Like most people like, let's get some breakfast. Let's like just chill. And so she's like, how about 7? I was like, perfect. And like, I fully went to bed expecting them to sleep in. 6:50 comes around. I start hearing an alarm. I'm like, oh, no way. This bitch set an alarm. Let's go.
Well,
so we were out of the house by 7. They had packed up the night before. So it was money.
So we went, which we probably should hold. Me, Ash, and Tay went to I walked with Joe and Taylor to they did an after party at their suite when everything shut down.
Yeah.
So Tay and Ash flew out at like 6, so they had to get up at 3:30. So their alarm goes up at 3:30, and we got home at midnight. And I was like, I heard it. I'm like, oh fuck. But they made it, and then he fucking played 18.
I know, yeah.
But
You guys played 18. And then Boog
Smoked that hitter.
smoked that naysayer.
I smoked him too at Prune Ridge.
That's true. He's been playing.
He's
Lousy
been
golf.
dog shit, dude.
That's true. And Todd played at Prune Ridge, hit I think every tree on the course, and still shot pretty fucking well. It was incredible. Like he would be behind a tree, try and punch out, and he'd hit the tree 2 trees
And
ahead.
almost
Like
had
just shit
4
like that.
pars in a row. I still don't know how that putt didn't go down on 9.
On that, wow, ringed it around, walked it in, and then it fucking
Threw the club, fucking did the everything.
That was sick. But yeah, no, the back to the drive home, absolutely brutal. Got to see the Rory blow up. That was the only. Been a big Bryson guy since the start, since before all the people hopped on the bandwagon are loving the content.
I was wearing his Puma stuff even when he was.
That's
Puma.
what I mean. I got one of the
I got
shitty
the-
flat hats. But no, he's sick. And he's like a fan favorite now. Like the next week at Live, he went in a backswing and a dog started barking and like he like stopped to swing and like started laughing. Everyone's like giving him the applause. Like, wow, Bryce. It's like, what a piece. I love it. So good. But
Did you see when he just walked up to that one guy in the wheelchair, just
yeah, right.
automatically signed his hat?
Dude, what if
Plus 1,000 aura. Right
I was thinking
What the fuck is
that's
that?
so good.
Is that some
Gotta get on
TikTok
the
shit?
top, man.
Oh my god!
I didn't even know that's TikTok. That's
All these
just
fucking
hilarious.
TikTok pieces of shit.
But what if that guy was a Rory fan and he was like trying to yell like "fuck you, Bryson," and just couldn't get the words out? And Bryson's like, "No, let me sign your hat."
Kev, you would walk the other way if you saw this guy.
Oh, that's horrible.
No, I mean, if you know Kev, he's out of history.
Kev gets scared. Of the
Oh, we're talking dogs?
No.
That's what I'm saying. Talking to Shambo.
No, we're
he signed,
talking-
like a special needs, like
Oh,
special need.
Kev runs away from special.
Kev overthinks it.
Wow, I do have a story I got to tell
Oh, yes,
from the
please.
gym, which is finish your thought on the drive home.
No, it sucked. It sucked. It was horrible. I fucking pissed like 6. I felt so bad. Do you guys piss a lot? Like I always get on Mikey. Mikey's always the guy.
I try not to drink
Exactly.
much to go before, right?
I'm always like, Mikey, stop fucking drinking, because he's always like, I gotta like stop to piss. I'm like, dude, it's the worst. And so I was smoking cigars fucking for 5 hours the night before, just slamming water. And so like I didn't piss at all during the night, just because I'm sure my body was like, what are you doing to us? And then the next day it's just all in there. Pissed like 5 times in the first like 4 hours. And it got to the point where it's like, yo, like we gotta pull over. Like I don't know, like I don't know what to do. Sorry. And then but it is what it is.
No, so Ryan and I are at the gym because I don't know, this just reminded me of walking away. Well, no, walking because I had an incident. So I'm walking to get water at Barbell where we work out, and there's this girl who's like in pretty good shape, but this is like the first time I had seen her. and there's a hip thruster machine. So if people know, you get in the machine and there's a bar that comes down. It's almost like you're on a ride.
Like a lap belt.
Yeah, like a lap belt thing. Comes down like you're on a roller coaster. So she gets in the machine wrong. She gets in it the wrong way.
Oh, no.
And I didn't say, I'm like kind of walking. So I'm like, let's say I'm walking and she's like right there where Boog is. And out of the corner of my eye, I see the bar come down and smack her on the head. And I'm like, do I say anything? Because I know that she's like, and I just kept walking. Shit. She's down. And I'm like looking. I'm like, I walked the wrong way, and I like, kind of had a little bit of a laugh, and I was I should have checked on her. I should have checked on her.
Yeah.
I'm going to save the next thing for Rye and I, and Rye comes
just right by her.
And Rye comes back and he's walking, and I was like, dude, that girl just domed herself.
That shit
up.
is like
And he's
pure
like,
metal
yeah,
too.
And he's like, oh, so that's why she was crying. I was gonna ask. She's like bawling her eyes out, and then I'm like, yeah, I walked away, dude. He's like, Jesus Christ.
I know, man. I was saving the machine though.
I was like, dude, I couldn't. I thought I'd be embarrassed. I thought she'd be embarrassed. So she ended up getting a cut. She had to get it all bandaged up.
Holy shit.
Damn.
So I told Ryan, like, we can't go walk by that area anymore. So I don't want to walk by her and he'd be like, thanks for checking on me, dick.
I could have been future
I
wife.
do it, Kev.
You put it on yourself.
No, she wasn't that hot.
She wasn't that bad.
You hear what Kev said? I ever hear what Jim said?
What?
Could have been future wifey.
And I said she wasn't that hot.
I like that's what you look for in a woman. Not the inside. It's what's on the outside that
Well,
counts.
you get to know the inside once you're hot.
Facts. Fair. Hey, that's all fair.
Once you're hot.
That is a crazy thing though, because it's like I've been in situations like that at work, or like you see someone doing something where it's like, you know, they're gonna end up like there's this one guy that works in the warehouse that always cuts towards himself, and like he cuts himself all the fucking time to the point where I think he's like doing it on purpose to like get a break from work. And like I walk by and I'm like, I'm not even gonna say like just cut yourself. You know what I mean? Like people like that. She's an idiot. She got in the thing wrong.
Well,
fucking kind of deserve to get drilled in the head.
Bay, like when that old man, like I really didn't want to do that. And that sounds horrible, but it's like, this is really just.
I honestly, the older I get, the less sympathy I have for people just in general. Like shitty drivers on the road, I'm like, get the fuck off. Like old people on the road, I'm like, it's sad, but like get Uber. I
had an incident at Safeway where
oh boy,
it's literally self checkout. It's the one on Hamilton by the gym. Self checkout, and I'm walking out to, and there's this lady who's like heavy set, late 50s, early 60s, and I'm trying to get out of there. I don't have a cart. I have a big thing of paper towels, and like a box of coffee. So I'm like holding like this, and I'm like trying to get around her, and she sees that, and she's walking very slow, and she has about 3 items in her big cart. She's walking very slow. And she kind of saw me in the corner of my eye, and I was like, because I couldn't get around, I'm like, great. So I'm like there, and then she like gets out of the way. She's like, oh, here you go. And I was like, oh, thanks. And as I'm passing her, she goes, yeah, better than being tailgated, like to me. And I turn to go, well, I guess some people don't walk with a purpose, and just kept going. And she's like, oh, what? And I'm like, yeah, don't play. You don't expect me to spit back.
Exactly. I love it.
So like, get out of the way. If you're going to go slow, she has 3 carts. I get it. You're taking her, but there's no other way to get around. I'm carrying a bunch of shit. I don't want to just stand there waiting for you. I mean, come on.
Well, and I love the chirp and expecting nothing back. It's like, come on, bitch.
Better than being tailgated. I'm like, yeah, well, then move your fat ass out of the way.
Exactly. It's like I'd hit you with my bus if I didn't think you'd dent the shit out of it, bitch.
Come on, Kev. I'm sure you've had situations like that.
Stop pulling me into these. Christ, man, all the time. But yeah, no, I mean, I guess if you got to sidestep, you got to sidestep.
You got to sidestep. But yeah, we didn't bring up the old doc. Did we bring that up at the start? I think we got to talk about old
Doc D respect.
Dr. Dis. Boog thoughts right out the gate.
Boog Meek.
Word that starts with an I, but
It rhymes with innocent. I don't know, man. That whole situation. So basically, Dr. Disrespect Guy Beam, I'll put the full name out there because if you look, it's right there.
W
Went to
Ledge.
Willow Glen, legend, but goes on to become this big fucking persona online, and happens in 2017, which is crazy. 7 years ago is like,
Do we know how old the chick was for sure?
I don't. I have no clue. I don't think it said because it was a minor, so I don't think it said the exact age. It just said minor. But I think they said she's of age now, so that means she was at least
14.
yeah. Do the math. 11. At least 11. Oops.
That's so bad.
That sounds a lot worse when you put it that way.
We might need to cut this.
At least means she was way older. Could have been way older. But anyways, he had like some private messages on Twitch, the streaming platform, and it like there's literally like there's
Which is
nothing
weird.
else.
It's called Twitch Whispers. Is that what it's
Yeah,
called? That's
Whispers,
a weird thing
right,
to name
I know.
a DM thing.
A whisper.
Whispers. Hey, check my message on Whispers.
Strange. But anyway, so he got caught up in this big thing and it like went away forever, and like Twitch paid a settlement to the person, it seems, and then he continued doing his thing for 7 more years, and then 2 employees at Twitch released this all to the public, and then he got released by like the company that he started, all this shit. And so
The Niners, I guess.
yeah, dude, which is crazy. There's a video of him like he did like a promo video for the Niners or something like that, and someone on Twitter put my man thought they said 40 minors, and I was like, oh shit, that's crazy. But he's, I mean, catching a lot of flack, obviously, and it's like he released a statement saying like, I'm against all that pedo shit. If anyone knows me, you know that. And it's like, well, yeah, I'm sure you are, but this is just suspect. And again, nothing happened more than a message, so it's like, what do you say? But it's crazy.
R.I.P. Respect.
Oh yeah, not hard to come back from this one. But yeah, well, speaking of DMs, didn't want to bring this up. Figure I might as well. I get a DM from this chick I used to go to school with. I'll keep it.
Whoa.
I'll keep it very because
Here we go.
I don't want to. And
Oh, this is good.
she goes something along the lines like, "Hey, I'm getting a lot like." I've been getting like these spam calls and it sounds like your voice. Granted, I haven't talked to this person in like 15 years. And I'm like, odd. Okay. I'm like, so I respond and this immediately seems like a trap. I can spot a trap a mile away. Seems like a trap.
Like she's hacked?
No, like there's
Slide in.
yeah, like there's some like there's not actually like there's not actually phone calls going on, but there's
right.
like
That's
how
a
would
weird.
and so I was like, how would
Pickup.
she know what my voice sounds like? And I'm like, we do a podcast, so there's a way she would know. Either way, I'm like, funny enough, don't have your number actually, and so there's where the interaction goes, and it was like very odd, and so now I'm in like a place where I'm like, it was just kind of too odd of a first interaction to where I'm like, do I go through with this? Like, I don't know. So I'm like,
Wait, so have you guys been talking?
no, I was like, I got her number and I was like, yeah. And this was like pretty recently. And that's why I'm like, fuck, I feel bad. She is listening. I'm like, I don't know. You know what I mean? It's just,
Wait, she listens to the pod for sure?
I don't know, but she's like, it sounded like your voice. And the only way she would know what my voice sounds like nowadays is if she listened to the pod. Do I think
Number
she
one
is?
pod in the Bay, or Willow Glen at least.
At least on this street. I almost said the street name. But anyway, so now I'm like hesitant to move because I was like this.
How'd you get out of the DMs though? Because you said you didn't have. I don't have your number. And
Well, then
she's
she
like,
goes-
Oh, then she just gave it to you right away.
Yeah, exactly. And then
You're in.
Ooh,
You're in.
I mean,
Yeah.
she's got that.
and so I'm like,
Is she hot?
I mean, she's good look.
There we go.
Yeah,
There we
yeah.
go.
But it, like again, it was a weird first interaction for the. You know what I mean? Like
You know what?
but
5 years
weird
down the
is-
line at your wedding, we
I mean,
can
I
talk
would-
about this. So
adventure maybe in text. I mean, to see because if it stays
That's
that
true.
kind of I guess, way over Insta, then
Yeah.
you don't actually have to maybe go through and maybe actually see her. But
Yeah,
if
I
things
say send her
are
text.
No, and
different
she
in text,
was always cool. That's the thing. Like we were
Yeah.
always cool back, but it was like St. Lucie Day. Like it's literally
it's not even Will Glenn.
no. This
Oh.
is eons in the past.
Wow.
That's what I mean. Like it was,
I like that.
it was
Slide.
slide.
I mean,
Um,
worth a venture.
I think you
Where's the
open it up
tips?
now. Let's do it. We'll work on
Let's
the
not.
workshop.
Well, we'll not do that. Maybe after we can workshop. We'll not workshop live. But okay, yeah. I was looking for a little input there. See what's
fuck
up.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay,
Go for it.
I think I will then.
See what kind of vibe you get.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
then in
What?
2 weeks, let's make sure you report back on how that went.
Okay, yeah. Well, we'll circle back, or maybe not. But yeah, I don't know. It's been out of the game so long. It's so nice not having.
Well, all of us are now single.
Oh shit! Oh yeah.
Kev Cal.
Let's go on the train, Kev
That
Cal.
was the last domino to fall.
I forgot. But it's so
White
nice.
Boy Summer.
Dude, Chet Hang, shout out. Bomba clap.
Is that title, White Boy Summer?
White boys, yes, 100%. But being single for so long, you get so used to just doing what you want when you want to do it. I'm like, yeah, I mean, not even like talking about that situation. Leave that situation behind.
Right.
I'm just saying, just like in general, it's just like you don't have to say, oh, I'm doing. It's just like I'm gonna go do what I want. I'm gonna go to jiu-jitsu 5-6 days a week, chill.
March at the beat of your own drum.
But yeah, so yeah. You boys got anything else before we wrap this bad boy up tonight?
I was gonna say, since we do have some feed enthusiasts that
Oh my
watch.
God. Oh yeah, that's right.
We'll call them what, the Piggy Boys, I guess.
The Piggy Boys.
Piggy Boys.
The Piggy Boys is crazy.
Me and Rye are kicking around the idea of starting an OF OnlyFans.
Together. That's
No, Rye's gonna take the pics of my pigs for
wow.
Let's do in the comments section. If you guys want to see this OnlyFans, let us know.
Let Todd know. Not
we're
us.
all
Todd.
proceeds are gonna go to me and Rye's rent. So you guys are supporting a good cause. If you
Love
get the
that.
pigs going, I'll make them all good for you guys. Get a spray tan.
Now, are you get the spray tan? Are you a pedicure guy in general, or would you
I
just
haven't gotten a
for this situation you would maybe go and give the people what they want, shape them up right?
I used to get every now and then get a pedicure, but the got in a couple ones where they cut a little too.
Ooh, close, a
Too
little
close,
short.
too short, and then it hurts when I walk. And like even got a little like not ingrown tail or ingrown nail, but like something like it just didn't feel good.
Yeah, go to Hammer and Nails.
Yeah,
that's where I went. They have like an athlete's like manicure pedicure where they like trim short, but like they're very careful about like that. They don't touch the calluses. You know what I mean? Like they get that.
it's a man cure.
It's a man eye cure. It's right in the name, baby. But Book,
And
you
Dr.
look.
Disrespect gets a bed.
Hey, allegedly. Oh, that's all allegedly.
I got all
Allegedly.
four of them tonight, Kev.
All four of them. Book, you got anything else to close us out with? You look like you're hungry on the mic over there. What you got?
I'm going Yuri this weekend. That's all. So
Yuri. Wow, we didn't talk UFC, but you're going
yeah,
Yuri.
that's my
Kev?
pick.
I like it. I think it's just gonna be a fun fight. I mean, it's.
Herb
I mean,
to the ref. So
say Herb. Okay. I mean, to have. I mean those two guys walking out and then the stare downs and all that. I mean, dude. Oh my God.
Electric.
I'm looking forward to that. I like the Yuri pick though.
And how about Yuri saying that Pejeda's using the shamans
Spirits
and the
shamans,
spiritual
man.
influences? And he's like, please make it men to men. I'm like,
Yeah.
what the fuck are we
No.
talking about? These guys are head cases.
No.
Two
Yuri,
head
tap
cases.
into the spirits, my man. You got to fight spirit with spirit.
Tap in.
Come on, spirit with spirit, man.
There's another
Samurai
TikTok
spirit.
for both.
I know. I was gonna say this
Bushido
guy's
code.
talked about some of that stuff. Like, oh my God, bring
Shout
that
out Spirit
against
Halloween.
Poeton. I mean,
Shout out
dude,
no returns.
Yeah. It's gonna be good.
Yeah, sick card all around though.
unfortunately, our guy pulled out, but we'll be back.
Your guy pulled out.
Yeah,
Don't
who?
put that. Don't put that on
August,
me.
September, we'll be back, baby.
I don't know. Like Matt Brown said, all great reason to pull out of the fight, but what goes around comes around. Karma's a bitch. And hey, last thing, shout out Maddie T. Maddie T and Nikki got engaged this past weekend. Love it, Nikki. Welcome to the fam.
Can't wait for that wedding. It's gonna be awesome.
Yeah, if that invite comes in for you, I will be very surprised. But shout out Maddie T, legend. And shout out Nikki, the best. Until next time, y'all. Peace.